And that, my fine avian friend, is why they call it Orgrimmar.
Why, I had no idea Orgrimmar had such an exciting nightlife. Oh, why, thank you for this wonderful night on the town.
Which of course brings us to the subject of tonight's celebration, the signature that makes you the newest star in the vast sky of Sleaznik Entertainment Media. Just sign right down here on the bottom line.
Oh, yes, of course. Now, you're sure, though, that this contract is only for Teleorb Productions, and I am free to work in theater?
Oh, I guarantee it. Why, my interests are only in employing your talents for the production of Teleorb programming. What you do with your talents when I don't need them is entirely up to you.
Because the theater is, of course, my first love.
But of course it is, and a prosperous career in theater is just more promotion for your career in Teleorb. So if you could just sign...
Because I want to be perfectly clear that if the choice ever had to be made between my career in theater and my career in Teleorb, why, I would pick theater every time.
Oh, trust me, we will work around your schedule. Now I just need your signature.
For it has always been my dream to perform on stage in Stormwind. And I'm sure Orgrimmar too, someday. But you understand there are market reasons why you'd want to open in Stormwind first.
Oh, believe me, I understand perfectly. Now, if you would be so kind as to sign the contract.
Oh, yes, of course. Your assistants, they wouldn't be demons now, would they?
Imps, to be precise. Now, if you could just sign.
Imps, yes, You wouldn't happen to be a warlock now, would you?
Warlock? No, sir. I am a capitalist. Business is my religion.
But you employ imps.
Why, sir, Sleaznik Entertainment Media is proud of the diversity of our workforce. Why, we employ goblins, gnomes, and imps. And if you sign right here, we will be honored to add parrots to the Sleaznik family.
Yes, but, imps?
Yes, imps. Why, it is a matter of great personal pride that I hire imps. You see, I was not always the smooth and sophisticated gentleman of Booty Bay that you see before you now. No, sir. That producer Sleaznik, the media mogul, was born and raised in the bayous of sorrow. Oh, but through hard work and self-education, I was able to rise to my position of success, which is why I always strive to remember my humble origins and to extend a hand up to the downtrodden.
And the imps, they're the downtrodden?
Why, there are none more so. Everywhere the demons go, they get their behinds whooped something fierce. They are the universe's losers, and in their miserable ranks, none are lower than the lowly imp. Oh, what with the Legion taking such a pasting at the Broken Isles, many a poor imp was left commanderless. Now, left to their own designs and leaderless, they would naturally begin to cause trouble for the Horde and Alliance alike. It is simply in their nature, you see. But by hiring them, I am able to focus their impish energy on productive tasks instead of their silly little impish mischief. I not only keep the poor creatures out of trouble, but offer them a means to improve their lot in life. Why, it is the least a person of my success can do. Just one of my many works of philanthropy.
Well, I am speechless.
That's all right. You don't need to say a thing. Just sign right here.
Yes, of course.
That's it. Welcome to Sleaznik Entertainment Media. Oh, it has been a pleasure. Now, I am a busy goblin, but there is just one more thing I want to discuss with you before you head back to our Miss Pookamhura.
Oh yes, the Pook. I had almost forgotten about her. You showed me such a night on the town.
Now, she can rest assured there will be a deposit in the bank at Gadgets and waiting for her. But I want you to also convey to her that her hard work and diligence has not gone unnoticed by the board of directors. And after a little corporate brainstorming, we have decided to recognize that hard work by awarding the first ever award for Employee of the Month to our hard-working Miss Pookamhura.
Oh my goodness, is that...
Yep, those are Pook bones.
Pook bones? What in the blazes are Pook bones?
It's what's left over of my old body when I come back to life. Honestly, I've gotten so used to them, I barely even notice them anymore.
When you come back to life, so you were...
Killed? Oh, yeah, they ganked me good. Ganked me really good. I didn't even see him coming. And let me tell you, it is one hell of a long run from the naked lady to get back here, too. And then they ganked me again. They ganked me again, and again, and again. But sooner or later, they learned that gnomish neurology combined with immortality creates a whole new level of stubbornness that few have the patience to deal with. So did you get my money?
Well, about that. You see, I'm afraid that the move from Booty Bay to Orgrimmar has created banking complications, which unfortunately means you will not receive your pay at this time. But I have been assured that you should expect to find your pay deposited into your account by the time you arrive in Gadgetzan.
Dang it! Because of course there would be banking bullshit. Who did you talk to? Was it Sandra or Sandra? I can't remember how she pronounces it. In accounting? Because she's always got some sort of excuse for why my pay is late or light.
No, I swear. It was your boss himself I spoke to, DAP producer Sleaznik. Why, he personally guaranteed on his honor that you will be the first employee to be paid as soon as the banking problem is solved. And he also wanted you to have this.
In honor of service above and beyond the call of duty of a production assistant, blah, 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 yada, 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 it is an honor to award the title of Employee of the Month to Pookamhura. Woohoo! I'm Employee of the Month. Alright, enough of this nonsense. There's nothing more to be done here, and the Pook doesn't like to overstay her welcome in Orgrimmar. I may be virtually immortal, but running away from the naked lady gets a little annoying after a while.
I'm really sorry that I did not succeed in my mission to acquire your pay. I do hope you can forgive me.
Well, the way the Pook sees it, you infiltrated hostile territory, and without blowing your cover, you managed to locate your contact and convey the required information, and you returned to your commander with new intelligence. Congratulations, Kami. You accomplished your mission. The Pook is proud of you. You might just be an honorary ratchet, Commodore, but I'd say you earned your hat today.
Well, you flatter me, Miss Pookamhura.
Just call me Pook.
You flatter me, Pook. Still, I do feel more than a little bit of shame that while your boss was showing me a night on the town, you were, up there, on that lonesome rock, being dispatched over and over again.
Don't worry about that. I mean, you don't sneak into Orgrimmar as a level 20 immortal without expecting to get things to get a little, stabby sometimes. But honestly, most of the horde that came up to me were really nice, and a lot of them really just wanted to give me a head pat.
Really? They just want to pat you on the head, even though you're Alliance?
Yep. It turns out most of the horde are not mindless killing machines. A lot of them just want to give a gnome a little head pat and then go on their way. And you know what, Kami? You know what? The Pook will let you in on a little secret. Now, This is something that most gnomes won't share with the long-leggities. But for gnomes, headpats are kind of like what getting to second base is like for the long-leggities.
Really? Second base?
Oh, gods, yeah. I mean, some gnomes will deny it, and some will only do it with someone who is really special to them. But yeah, gnomes love headpats.
Even the men?
Especially the men. Oh, I remember the first time I went to a head patting party in Gnomish High School. I played Spin the Gizmo and spent 15 minutes in the closet with Billy Cogswheels. Oh, man, we were patting each other's heads like crazy. Why do you think so many male gnomes are bald? Their hair gets rubbed off with all the head pats. You see a bald gnome, and you know they're pulling down some serious head pat action.
Why, I had no idea that headpats played such a notable role in gnomish culture.
Oh, yeah. If you think Gnomish High School is something, just wait until you get to Gnomish College. You know, at this one party in engineering school, the Pook was the pivot gnome in a circle pat.
I am not at all sure what to do with that information.
The Pook's done things. I've done things. Not proud, but I've done things.
Oh, there's just one thing that I don't quite understand.
Oh, and what is that?
What exactly is second base for the long-leggities?
Not 100% certain, but I think it's standing on the railings in Stormwind.